Well, hi. This is Marvelous Mark, back again. Back again, tell a friend. I tweeted about this earlier tonight, and I thought I'd give doing an AEW show, reviewing an AEW show a try. Well, tonight was AEW Rampage from Chicago, 2 days before the All Out pay-per-view on Sunday on Bleacher Report. But the first match tonight was Malachi Black against Big Shotty Lee Johnson. No relation to me. No relation to the Marvelous Woman. But, you know, if you're going to make somebody a big deal, yes, he's got the great entrance and everything. If you're gonna make somebody like a Malachi Black a big deal, how about not letting Big Shotty get any offense in? You think? You think that might work? If you're gonna build up Malachi Black to be this big star of sorts, you know, hey, just go out and fucking squash him. Not everybody has to get their shit in, and you see this too often in AEW. It's like not everybody has to get their shit in, despite what Brian Cage tells you. But it's kind of good that he's making his way through the Nightmare Family. First he decimated Cody Rhodes. Thank you very much. Then he knocked out Brock Anderson on, what was it, on Dynamite? Was it this past Wednesday? I think it was. Something like that. They took out the old man Double A as well. So he's making his way through the Nightmare Family. So I guess next up is going to be the Natural himself, Dustin Rhodes. And that's going to be next week on Dynamite. But a little bit of stuff going on with this, though, is that Black brings a chair in the ring. He turns his back to Johnson, and he wants him to use the chair, but no. I'm just going to give you a black mass. Bye-bye. So, next up, there was the TNT Champion Miro coming out there to cut a promo. He's talking about his God and his Redeemer. And so then that brings out Eddie Kingston, and I mean he talks more about I don't believe in your God, but these two are facing off for the TNT Championship on Friday. What am I talking about? This already is Friday. It's on Sunday. I've had a long week at work, but anyway. These two they get into it before the pay-per-view, and one thing I thought was funny about this was you can redeem these nuts. Eddie Kingston is one of the best promos in wrestling, bar none. So, but it was actually a pretty good segment, I thought. So next up was a handicap match. Rebel, along with Dr. Britt Baker, and D's new hired gun, Jamie Hayter, against the Galaxy's finest alien. Yes, I said it. I don't take it back. Chris Statlander. I think she's underrated as fuck. I think she's fine as hell. But anyway, this really wasn't much of a match, to be perfectly honest. It was more to sacrifice Rebel than anything else. There was a nice spot in this match where Rebel's up on Statlander's shoulders, and then she catches Jamie Hayter, and she proceeds to slam them both down the mat, and there's one finishing move that she used. I don't know, it was like the Andromeda Crab or whatever the hell it was, but whatever it was effective. But so afterwards, Dr. Britt and Hater and Rebel, they all surround her. So you get Red Velvet out there for the pseudo save, kind of like that. But other than that, this match wasn't much to speak of, to be perfectly honest. But so then you had your main event of the show, which, quite honestly, it should have been. CM Punk sat in on commentary in place of Mark Henry, and you know what? On Rampage, they have four different announcers on there. It's like you got Excalibur, you got Taz, you got Jericho, and you got Mark motherfucking Henry. You're damn right. But he wasn't in on this match. But so it's Darby Allin with Sting against Red Death Daniel Garcia with 2.0. The team formerly known as Everrise. Everrise rules, but not here. They don't. But you know, it's kind of fitting that in your go home show before All Out that you feature Darby Allin and CM Punk in your main event, kind of sort of like that. Because quite honestly, Punk's return to the ring after 7+ years. That match has to end the show on Sunday night. That needs to be your main event. But this match itself really wasn't too bad. I mean, there's a couple of good spots in this. Darby Allin gets the win, as you might expect. Then you got Sting was taking out Garcia, and 2.0 they were attacking Darby Allin after the match. So it's funny that he did a tope suicida on both members of 2.0, and then when he gets up, CM Punk kind of comes down there to help, and then they have their little stare down, and that's basically the end of your show. I mean, this was an okay show, I thought, but for All Out, All Out is shaping up to be it could be a very, very good show. We'll just have to wait and see on Sunday, but this was my first time doing an AEW review, so I'm gonna try to do more of these. Just kind of depends on how my schedule works and that kind of thing. But anyway, this is the Marvelous One signing off for now, and we'll see y'all later.